Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating.
And a chance! Lahm. Linton. Messi. And this is Pele! Shot could be on, and the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Michael. And it's Lahm. Nedved. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Looks to the other side. Michael. Linton. Now it's Pele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Nedved. Linton. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Linton. Can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Puskas! And that's going up front in a hurry. Pele. Puskas. Pele. Oh, shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that's definitely not his best. Yeah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thinks about the shot. It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And it's Otto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely shaped ball. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Linton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Half-time getting close now. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crossed in once more. Dunk is there to clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So...
Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. No way through. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Argentina clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. Seedorf. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Leicester.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Pelé! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Now the cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Puskas. Pelé. Oh, good-looking ball. Somewhat off target. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cambio en Argentina.
Argentina have their third corner.
Número 11. Entran número 1. Número 50. Cambio.
Messi goes short. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Real chance! Mbappe. Argentina, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vieira. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Robertson. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Firmly met. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Linton. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Michael. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. Doku. Looking to be a menace in the final third. He's had it taken off him. Time and again they are repelled. Strokes it back. Picked out brilliantly. This shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Dembele. Linton. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Driving on and making good progress. Here comes the corner. So their fourth quarter of the game. Messi with the short one. That is lovely. Doku, he's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Good strong hand by the keeper. Great football, shot and save.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Doku, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a goal kick. Doku, and he's managed to get free. Doku goes steaming forward. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Robertson. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He has a look. Dembele! Vieira, spread it left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maicon. Big chance! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Doku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that will be the final act. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Shot a goal! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments.
Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Argentina have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Now it's Puskas. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Puskas. Argentina can break now. Shot could be on. Lahm. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskas. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This might spell danger. Pele stood his ground strongly. Chance for a shot! It's in! Argentina are level. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Messi. Puskas. Vieira. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm. And it's Lahm. And it's Bergomi. Pele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he get onto this? Pele. Kokchu. Pele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Pele, Messi, and the shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Argentina take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Bale. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved. Gerrard. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Kachu! And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi with the short one. And it's Robertson. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Puskás with the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Now it's Puskás. And the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It's Pelé! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina blast. Pelé! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Otto. And now they can spring out of defence. Lam shifted it to the flank. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Puskás. And this is Puskás. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yaya Toure. There's the crossfield ball for Bale. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 15.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Yeah. Hernes. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. Lahm does well to stand firm and defend it. Ferdinand. And it's Lahm. And it's Messi. Lahm. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. It could be in. Great chance! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Spread it left. And here's Neymar. Odo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Seedorf. Now it's Doku. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Vieira. And it's Robertson. Doku. Doku receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Robertson. Doku looking to run onto it. He is through here. Now, can they get it back? Oh, he's been caught napping. Doku has it in a wide position. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Platini. To Bale. And it's Michel Platini. Lahm. Nice sequence of passes this. Neymar. Neymar's cross. And that should get the job done. But they've got it again. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Ball looks a good one.
And he's searching.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And that is as far as it goes. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there it is. What struck you? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Here's a shot. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, this looks sharp. Ibrahim tries a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? And again the keeper stands strong. Played with finesse. Bullish header! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan go into the lead, quickly taken. And it's Bergomi. He is through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In again, punched away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi, looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Van Dijk. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Is there any... It's Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to get rid. Milan finding their passes. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Vieira. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That is a brilliant interception. Vieira. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Puskas. Otto. To Messi. Oh, that was vital. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Gerrard.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
The most accurate pass. Vieira. And this is Puskas. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Puskás. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ferdinand, and that's a good-looking ball. Now it's Puskás. Some really good ball movement. Tele. Neither of these two want to... Big chance! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff. Argentina really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Vieira. It's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
Corner
18.
number 2 then.
Número 11. Número 9. Número 10. Messi. Entran número 14. Número 50. Número 13. Número 22. Cambio.
Cleared without hesitation. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. He has a look up.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No way through, so back it comes. And this is Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. Hernes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's their second corner of the game. Hernes plays it short. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Park Ji-sung, deftly away. And that's a throw-in. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ernest. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Hullet. And it's Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't put it! And that would have won it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Milan have their third corner. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of mad... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se solicita la presencia del dueño. Estacionado en la salida principal del estadio. El auto está a punto de...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Paris Saint-Germain have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Played back in.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Otto. Joelinton. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Decent enough try.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Baggio is in a really good position out wide. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. Baggio tries looking up for options on the left. Baggio with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Baggio with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Messi. No goals as yet. Threads one in. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? This looks promising. Looking to play him in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And he's forced to go back. Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé. Oh, important interception. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Lam puts his foot on the gas. And he welcomes it in. Vieira. And it's Otto. Messi. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Puskas. Puskas. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. And it's Otto. He's played it back. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Gakpo. Searching pass he's played there. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Messi. Pelé. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Messi. Vieira. And it's Lam. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio, well, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Puskas, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maldini. And Baggio, that's been cut out, well played. Linton. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Long ball looking to counter. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0. I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Puskas! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him...
Shoots! Roberto Baggio. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Takes a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Robertson. And it's Vieira. Now Otto. Linton. Pele. And it's Linton. Little pass back. That's a delicate pass. Knocks it into space. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Argentina have their second corner
Messi,
now.
Le numéro 17, le numéro 13, le numéro 9, le numéro 5, Lam.
They've played it short.
Le numéro 10, le numéro
It's
19,
Robertson.
Villa.
Oh,
Le
lovely
numéro
feed. He is such a good mover.
Le numéro 25, le numéro 11, changement.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cantona plays it long. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vieira, Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guti goes short. Guti. And it's Kubo. And this is Totti. Back when it goes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Doku. Ronaldinho. Doku. Stood up well to him there.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Cruyff. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And this is Cruyff. And he shoots! Thuram gets good distance on it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the most accurate pass. And they can counter here. Now it's Cruyff. Back into the middle. Tries to pass it through. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Driving through the middle. A header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.